Hello guys, myself Siddesh. Today, on the behalf of Anime Anatomia, I will be teaching you some important topic of the heart, that is the pericardium of the heart, borders of the heart, chambers of the heart, walls of the heart, and the sinuses of the heart. So, let's get started. First, what do you mean by pericardium? Pericardium is one of the layer of the heart. What does this layer do? Protect the heart, provide signals for the embryonic heart formation and maturation, and it also secretes some factors for cardiomyocyte proliferation and survival. Let's take a brief background about the pericardium. What is the pericardium? Pericardium is the outermost layer of the heart. It surrounds the heart and roots of the coronary vessels. So, pericardium is divided into two types: fibrous pericardium, serous pericardium. The serous pericardium is further divided into two parts: parietal and visceral. While learning this name, we should learn it from downwards, like parietal serous pericardium, and next visceral serous pericardium. If we take cross section of the heart, we can observe that the outermost layer forming the pericardium is the fibrous pericardium, and the layer next to it is the parietal pericardium. If we move further forward, we can see that there is the visceral pericardium forming this layer, and the space between the visceral pericardium and parietal pericardium is known as the pericardial space, which is filled with pericardial fluid. The node point over here is the fibrous pericardium and the parietal pericardium are very closely attached to each other. They might be looking somewhat distant from each other, but they are very close. Next, it is the sinuses of the heart. First, we have the two types of sinus: transverse sinus and oblique sinus. So let's get started with the transverse sinus. Transverse sinus is located between atrial and venous end. Towards its anterior portion, we have the aortic arch, which is this one, and next is the pulmonary trunk, which is this one. And posteriorly, it consists of superior vena cava and pulmonary veins. And its clinical use is its help in the ligation of the greater vessels, which is the aortic arch and pulmonary trunk. The second sinus we have is the oblique sinus. The oblique sinus is located between pulmonary veins. Anteriorly, it consists of the left atrium, and posteriorly, it consists of the esophagus. Next, we have the borders and surfaces of the heart. We know that the heart is in the shape of inverted cone. If we tilt this cone, we have the inferior border, the base, and the lateral border. So one by one, we'll get over it. First, we will see the inferior border. The inferior border consists of right atrium, right ventricle, and left ventricle. The lateral border is made up of left ventricle plus left auricle. Towards its base, we have the right atrium and the left atrium. The right atrium contributes about 1/3 of it, and the left atrium contributes about 2/3 of it. This long portion over here is known as the right cardiac shadow, which is made by superior vena cava, inferior vena cava, and right atrium. Next, if we take a close look, we have the apex of the heart, which is located on the left ventricle. It is made by the fifth intercostal space and is located 9 cm from the sternum. Next, the topic is the chamber of the hearts. We know there are 4 chambers of the hearts. First, we will take a close look at right atrium and left atrium. The right atrium receives venous blood of the body, whereas the left atrium receives oxygenated blood from the lungs. Right atrium pushes blood to right ventricle through tricuspid valve, whereas the left atrium pushes blood to left ventricle through bicuspid valve. Right atrium forms a right border, a part of sternocostal, and a small part of the base of the heart, whereas the left atrium forms a major part of the base of the heart. Right atrium enlarged in the tricuspid stenosis, whereas the left atrium enlarged in the mitral stenosis. You might be wondering, what is the word stenosis? Stenosis is a small passage inside your body which is narrower than it should be. Next, we have the ventricles, right ventricle and the left ventricle. Right ventricle is thinner than the left, which is 1/3 thickness of the left ventricle, whereas the left ventricle is much thicker than the right, which is approx 3 times thicker than the right ventricle. Right ventricle pushes blood only to the lungs, whereas the left ventricle pushes blood to the top of the body and down to the toes. Right ventricle contains three small papillary muscles, whereas the left ventricle consists two small papillary muscles. Right ventricle cavity is concentric, and the cavity of left ventricle is circular. Right ventricle contains deoxygenated blood. Left ventricle contains oxygenated blood. Right ventricle forms two-thirds sternocostal and one-third diaphragmatic surface, whereas the left ventricle forms one-third sternocostal and two-third diaphragmatic surface. Last topic is walls of the heart. There are two types of the walls of the heart, like atrioventricular walls and semilunar walls. First, we'll look at the atrioventricular walls. Atrioventricular walls are the tricuspid wall and the mitral wall. Tricuspid is located on the right side, whereas the bicuspid is located on the left side. The location of it between the arteries and ventricles. Number of cusps or the leaflets. Tricuspid consists of 3 as its name, and the mitral consists of the 2. What is the reason for opening of these walls? First, open when the arterial pressure is greater than ventricular pressure, which is the ventricular diastole. The next is the semilunar wall. They are located between the right ventricle and pulmonary artery, and the aortic wall is present between left ventricles and the aorta. Usually, they consist of 3 cusps, and the reason for their opening is the ventricular pressure should be greater than arterial pressure during ventricular systole. So this was all about the heart. If you need the further information or more information about it, you must follow our channel Anime Anatomia. Thank you.